Okay, if you guys have been watching, this is the Miami Dolphins defeated the San Diego Chargers 20-16. That's the box score. And let's see. Score was 20-16. Dolphins score 7 points in the fourth quarter to get the W. I get the nod on the total offense. He killed me with rushing yards, and I got the passing yards. Let's see, first down 16. So that's what you're going to have to. That's what you're dealing with when you're playing an opponent like the San Diego Chargers. I mean, methodical. He's trying to get that first down, and let's see here. Turnovers. He had 2 turnovers. I had 1 turnover. Third down percentage, I got him conversion on third down. He was 2 of 8. I was 37%, 3 of 8. Not that much of a difference. Fourth down, nobody went for it on fourth down. A very clean game. No coach's decision was used. Wow, look at that possession time. He had the ball for 22 minutes. I had it for 10, so that's another thing. I mean, look at the keys right here of the game when you're playing the San Diego Chargers. I mean, if this was an NBA game, usually they talk about the keys to the game. Well, here were the keys to the game when you play the San Diego Chargers. Possession time. He's going to try to he's going to own that category right there. So what you do with the time you have is critical. All right? So keys to the game, number 1, possession time. Number 2, turnovers. Who's going to win the turnover battle? He's got a good defense. So they're always looking to cause turnovers. Who is going to win that battle? Usually, if you can have a positive, turnover ratio, then you'll be in a better position to find success. And the third key to the game, and these are pretty much in reverse because I went from the bottom to the top, but maybe we can go 3, 2, 1. But the third key to the game is rushing yards. I mean, he had 126 passing yards. He can throw now. Don't get it twisted. He's got a big target in Antonio Gates, and he will pick you apart. Okay, don't get it twisted. But the bread and butter, they move as Matthews moves. The Chargers, Silk. The Chargers, they move as the running game moves. If the running game is moving successfully, then it is going to be a long day, because if he's winning in those 3 categories, you know what? If I was a betting man, I would go ahead and say that 10 out of 10 times the Chargers will get the W. So think about those 3 keys to the game right there. And I was fortunate enough to get 1 of the 3. So he got me in the rushing yards. He owned me in the possession time. But right then and there, the turnovers, that was huge. That means that as he was driving, that's crucial. When you are the type of offense that tries not to make mistakes, and you're controlling the game with the run, and you're trying to limit turnovers, that is huge. Mistakes like that are huge. Let's take a look at the players. Phillip Rivers was 47.1 passer rating, 9 of 19 attempts. So he threw the ball. There's no doubt about it. He just wasn't very successful. 126 yards, 47% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, which we already discussed. Let's take a look at the beasts. In my opinion, the player of the game, sets a tone. Ryan Matthews, and Ronnie Brown is no slouch either. 5 of 24 for Brown. But Matthews, the Chargers player of the game, 135 yards, averaging 5 yards per carry. And no fumbles, which is great, but no touchdowns either. In receiving, only 2 receivers were a factor, and Malcolm Floyd had the most receptions in this game, and I think that's because of how familiar we are with each other. I was focusing on Antonio Gates. There was no doubt about it. That is his primary target. If you can limit Antonio Gates, he's going to try to throw it, obviously, to Malcolm Floyd and his other receivers. But there you have it. Malcolm Floyd, 6 receptions, 86 yards, and 1 touchdown. Now, if you are skillful enough to limit these 2 guys, man. So the big question is, how do you stop the running game? And if you can answer that, if you can answer that question, then you're going to find success. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. That's a beautiful stat right there. I know that that Silk would appreciate that stat. No sacks. Awesome job by his offensive line. And we did come in now. We tried a couple of times. Let's see. How many sacks did his team have? 2 sacks. 2 sacks. A very very good effort by the defense. And interceptions. Proud to say that there were no interceptions for them. Now let's take a look at the Dolphins, starting with rookie well, not rookie anymore, Ryan Tannehill. 129.5 passer rating against the San Diego Chargers will make any coach smile, and I'm smiling right now. 11 completions, 21 attempts, 313 yards, 52% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. That is an amazing day for that quarterback. We are very happy with his performance today. The rushing, believe it or not, look at that. What did I have here? 8, 9, 10 attempts rushing. The largest, the rushing leader was Reggie Bush with 13 yards. That's pretty pathetic. It's unacceptable. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Only 3 yards per carry. It's not going to do it. We're not happy with that stat. The player of the game, he helped us. He saved us today. Michael Agnew, 187 yards. Let's see, 6 receptions and 1 touchdown. And the longest he had was an 81-yard reception. Amazing effort by this tight end. He's a beast. And let's see, Sean Hill had 58 yards. He contributed there. Santana Moss, 37 yards. Reggie Bush contributed with 21. And Dion Butler, in the absence of our rookie wide receiver, goes for 10 yards. Let's see, the blocking Jake Long was actually one who gave up a sack. Not too happy about that. Let's see what else we have here. Sacks. No sacks for us. Very, very bad. And 2 interceptions, 1 from Jimmy Wilson and Brandon Gee. That's great. That's awesome. All right, gentlemen, that'll pretty much do it. That's the official recap from the Miami Dolphins versus San Diego Chargers. The Dolphins get out of here with a victory, 20-16. All right, guys, thanks for watching.